Moin. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Mice here, coming to you from the west coast of British Columbia, specifically on Vancouver Island. Today we're going to be reacting to the average German supermarket, discounters and rules at the checkout. This should be quite fun, and I'll be able to give you a comparable opinion, at least, of what our typical day at the supermarket looks like here. Alright, let's jump into it, shall we?
We're investigating the German shopping experience.
Investigating the German shopping experience. Alright, I'm here for it.
What's on their shopping list? What are their supermarkets like? And is the checkout speed as deadly as it's made out to be? We're following Michael Müller, an average German, to find out.
He looks just like a friend of mine, I'm serious.
Today, Michael is doing his grocery shopping. Like 22% of Germans, Saturday is his preferred shopping day. The highest consumed food products in Germany are milk, butter, cheese, eggs, vegetables, bread, and meat. Oh, he's forgotten something.
Those are basically the essentials, right? That's what we really want to, and then the only thing you need after that is your vegetables and your fruit, and you're good. You're golden.
Better not forget the fund, aka the bottles for recycling. In Germany, there are broadly two types of supermarkets: discounters like Lidl and Aldi, and, well, regular supermarkets.
Right.
Discounters generally offer a cheaper, more no-frills shopping experience, because after all, who needs fancy labels and displays when you can have bargains? But first up, the Pfand machine.
Alright, so we've seen this. He's just going to recycle the bottles. I think we can skip.
We already know that Germans love bread, and they have approximately 1 million different types of it. Figuratively, of course. He's gone for the loaf. This is a Brotschneidermaschine, aka...
He's going to cut his bread into slices. Yeah, the bread, even the videos, the ones we just saw in the video here, they look very hearty. They look like they're full of more nutrients, and they're more of a real food than a lot of like the bagged bread that you'll find. And a lot of the bread, okay, think of, for like a North American experience, Wonder Bread. Like, it's not really, you look at the ingredients list and it's not really bread. Like, it's not bread. It's like, I believe it was invented like during the Depression or something like that. Depression or in wartime. And they came up with a way to kind of add nutrients just simply to give sustenance to the population while not being necessarily super healthy at the time anyways. And now today's bread, you get all of those like cheap breads where you look at the ingredients list and it's not bread. They're just they're selling garbage essentially.
A bread cutting machine. A pearl of German engineering, it allows you to get perfectly sliced bread faster than you can say, I can't use a bread knife. Michael selects the thickness of his slices, 10 millimeters. Look at that. Majestic.
Great.
Like 42% of Germans, Michael buys his daily essentials at a discounter. Thrifty.
Milch.
Germans genuinely care about reducing plastic waste, and single-use plastic bags are not only a cardinal sin, but forbidden. So, Michael has brought his own tote bags. 1, 2, 3, 4?
I mean, I get it, but look at everything in this, even in the store, all of the single-use plastic items. Like, there's millions, right?
After picking up the rest of his essentials, it's time for stop 2 on the supermarket.
And they all go to
the regular supermarket.
the landfill.
Michael has arrived at Edeka. Regular supermarkets tend to have a larger selection of products, including bigger bio or organic sections, from which 33% of Germans like to buy their fruit and veggies. After the basics, popular everyday purchases are cookies, savoury snacks, chocolate bars, and sweet snacks.
AKA my daily diet.
Germans also buy 230 eggs per year. But wait, they're not in the fridge?
230 per year, eh? I'd say we go through at least, like this morning we only had 2. I talked about that on my last video of kind of what my breakfast looked like this morning. But on a week, probably, let's say on average, probably about 14 eggs a week, maybe 15 eggs a week. For 4 weeks in a month, that's 60. So 60 eggs a month, roughly, times 12, that's 600. Definitely a lot more than 230, I think, for me. I really like eggs.
Michael is cooking a Mexican dish tonight, so he needs the spiciest paprika powder he can get.
Paprika.
And of course, as a German, Michael picks up a beer.
Wow, he's gonna have a fun night. 1 beer.
Compared with other European countries, in Germany, self-checkout adoption is lagging. Why? 1, Germans love to pay with cash, and 2, they're protective over their personal data. Like with all things German, when it comes to checkouts, there are rules. 1. Line up your items logically. Put hard and heavy things at the front so you can pack them first. Maximum efficiency. 2. If someone has 1 item, let them go before you. 3. If another checkout opens, we're opening cache 3. Abandon all sense of order. It's whoever sees it first.
I feel like, just from my experience, this is very similar to what it's like at the checkout at the grocery store in Canada. Like, it's just human nature, I think, a lot of these things, and a lot of them are common sense. Like, put the heavy stuff at the front. You know, if somebody's got 1 item, sure, let them go ahead. If another aisle opens up, hey, who's ever there first, get it. People want to get in and get out. Like, they don't want to spend their whole afternoon at the supermarket.
And finally, prepare to be fast.
The best thing to do is just put a cart at the end of the conveyor belt thing, and then as they come through, you just throw them in the cart, and then you take the cart out to the car, and you have baskets or you have bags in the car. Transfer to the bags. Put the cart back when you get home. Take your groceries inside. Pretty easy.
Another successful shop for Michael. So what's shopping like in your country? What did you find weird about the German supermarkets? And as always, like and subscribe for more Average German.
I essentially found it to be very, very similar. Of course, there is some differences, but they're basically not huge differences, if you ask me. My experience is more or less the same. So, interesting, cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't know. That's about it. Cheers. See you on the next one, people. Yeah, actually, we got to go shopping today. We might go to Costco, which is, I don't know. There's no Costco in Europe, is there? Is it just a North American thing? I don't know. Good question. Costco usually has a person there, like an extra employee. So there'll be the person doing the checkout, and then they have like another employee that puts all your groceries into like, if you like, they'll put them into like cardboard boxes for you. Of course, you can ask them to do whatever you want. They can just throw it in the cart if you kind of do what we do. Sometimes we take those boxes. when I was in the Philippines, they also have kind of a similar thing. They have an extra employee that stands there, and they use all of the cardboard boxes that come in through, their product, all the spare boxes that they're going to get rid of, cardboard boxes, stuff like that. They actually have those at the checkout aisles, and then they'll put your groceries in the box, and then like they'll tie it up with they use like this ribbon, strong ribbon. What do you call it? I don't know. But they wrap it up and then they tie it so you can like carry these boxes around. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. All right. Later. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.